Hey there, it's Donelle. I don't know if we've met or not since I'm sending this out to those that are interested in learning what I did, but my name's Donelle Gregston, and I'm going to tell you a quick story about my very exciting news and report from the doctor. So a few months ago, I experienced just a little bit of anxiety. Okay, a whole lot. Enough to scare me into going to the doctor and getting a lot of tests done. And I did have anxiety, but from that, I discovered that I had very high bad cholesterol, like massively off the charts high. Obviously, that's a concern, and my husband and I got together and I went to my new PCP. I just moved to Oklahoma a couple of years ago and reestablishing all my doctors, and we visited with my cardiologist because I do have a heart condition that we monitor, and we really sat down and decided what we wanted to try to do first before we just looked at medicine. So somehow I managed to talk both doctors into letting us try something for just 90 days. And so I'm going to give you a little bit of information, and I'm going to come back to this lifelong vitality that I take because I did quite a few other steps, not just the cellular health. So I had 90 days between lab results, and if my lab results did not change at all, I was told I had to go on medicine by both doctors. But so what I did first was I sat down and decided how many days a week I was going to spend exercising for my heart health. And I decided to do 2 instead of going crazy and doing 7. And then I found Imperfect Foods from a friend of mine in Dallas and started ordering their boxes weekly. And then we started ordering our meat from Butcher Box. And I did this because I was really struggling with some of the food choices I have around me. And this has really saved us a lot of money, and it's kept us from eating out so much. And so it really cut out some of those bad foods that we tend to gravitate towards and really changed my diet with new recipes. Man, I'm glad I did all this. It was a lot of work. Started drinking more water, cutting out a lot of things that had triglycerides, did some research, and came back to the doctor, got my labs. They called me like a few hours later, and my bad cholesterol had dropped significantly. We're talking almost 22 points, and my overall cholesterol dropped down over 37 points in literally 90 days. And I was so excited. I texted my husband. He was at work, and he was like, wow. And most of the other healthcare professionals that I've talked to that I'm friends with, they're like, that's incredible. So I did this all through my doTERRA essential oils. I use celery seed oil every day, and my lifelong vitality, exercising, water intake, and then changing my vegetables and my meats and how we're eating and preparing our food. So you've made it this far, so you're still interested. So I will help you get you a vitamin regimen and the essential oil, and just work with you because it's going to be different for you than it is for me. And, if you want some help with some exercise ideas, I'll help you with that. And then I'm more than happy to share with you the food companies I've looked at and why I settled on the 2 that we did. So reach out to me. Let's get you started today and get you good.